One of you reached out and said, Tom, this is a definite cry for help. I am at wit's end. I don't know what else to do. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of options. And they described lots of things that they've tried. Meditations. They're very well studied in Neville, Goddard. So they've been doing imaginal scenes, a state akin to sleep. They've been learning robotic affirmations. They mentioned a few creators that talk about that. They've had some coaching. They've done some courses. They've even gone to a Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat. They loved it. But they said, still, nothing's really changing in my life, and I feel like I'm running out of time. And this is what they said. I'm broke, alone, a failure. They're talking about their career and where they're at in their life, family and so forth. They're divorced and they're going through some things. My health has gone downhill. Really let myself go. Too old to start over. I wouldn't even know where to start. But here's the thing that I shared with this particular creator. And I get it. We want to tell that story. That story of our linear existence, right? Our linear physical existence. And say, these are the facts. This is what's real. But remember, anything other than you as already being and having everything that you want to be and have here and now, any other story is a complete and utter illusion that you're making up. And I know you're going to say, yeah, but I have all of this evidence. Yeah, because you're looking out there. You are that I am awareness that already is and has everything that you could ever want to have and be. You are the absolute proof. So when you say, I don't even know where to start, it starts and ends with you in your own self-awareness. That's an absolute, complete, and total illusion that you're accepting as true or real. I'm not saying it's not a real experience or diminishing this experience in any way. I know it's real for you, a real experience. But it's not reality or the ultimate reality that you are, who you really are. That's what I'm getting at today. You're making it all up. You say, I'm running out of time, I'm running out of options. You're pure potential. You could never run out of options. You are all options. And everybody, no one has more time than you. No one has more now. There's only now. And no one has more now than you do. It's all you and it's all now. You're making it all up. You've believed it so long, this story. That you've been telling it so much that you don't question it anymore. It seems so real. It seems like the facts of the truth of reality. But I don't care if you're 8 or 80, 60, 50, 40, 4, it doesn't matter. No one has more potential or time or now moment than you do right now. You are literally all that is. Nobody has more potential. Nobody has more now than you do right now. You are reality. There is no other. I want to start here today. Remember, you are the only source of everything you want. Because you're already everything you want. That's why. You are the source. Source is everything they want and desire. That's the truth of I am. So here's the one idea that will change your entire life. It's changed mine. This one idea that this is what's true. You're the source. You're already everything that you want and desire. You couldn't have more potential or time or now than you do right now. You are all potential. You are all time. When anything else, anybody else, when anything else appears to be true, it's an absolute, total, complete, utter illusion that you've accepted as real or your reality. Wow. Do you see this? Any other story other than being the one that is and has it all is a complete and utter illusion. Remember what we said illusion is. It just means that it's not what it seems. It's not what it appears to be. We get it. It's a real experience. As you experience the emotions and the thoughts and the feelings and the circumstances and the conditions and the physical, visceral physicalness of reality. You are infinite potential, expressing, experiencing, and knowing itself as all that is. That's the truth. That's what's real. That's ultimate reality. You're it. So no matter what you want, the love, the money, the respect, the body, the health, the career, the success, the friends, the social life, the marriage, the family, the youth, the vitality, freedom, joy, fulfillment, peace, and on and on and on. It's all yours now. In any other story, anything else that appears to be true, or your truth, is a complete and utter illusion that you're making up, that you're accepting as real here and now. Wow. And I know we've talked about this. This came up during our discussion because they've been trying different coaches and books and so forth. They've been watching videos on reality creation, manifesting. But we busted these myths as they talked about them, one by one, and we've busted these myths on the channel. The idea that the physical 3D circumstances are just past assumptions and beliefs. They're not past assumptions and beliefs. This is your reality here and now. This is what you're aware of. What you're aware of is your reality. It's what you're believing and assuming here and now. There is no past. Reality will catch up with you. It's just delayed. There's no reality. You are it. This is it. You're it. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Your reality is nothing to catch up. That's what keeps it in the future. That's what keeps you thinking you're running out of time, that nothing's happening. I just got to keep persisting, affirming, imagining, repeating, and eventually your subconscious mind will accept it. It's not rejecting it. It's not even accepting anything. It is all things. You're the only one that decides. You're the only one that accepts or rejects anything. This was never required. It's all made up. Ignore physical reality in the circumstances. Don't react to them. That's just made up. That's just an assumption. Who cares if you react? Why would you ignore physical reality? You are physical reality. You're 3D, 4D, and 5D. You can't run away from the source that you are. The physical mind is just the ego, the avatar, the little you, as we belittle our own physical existence, which is all of existence. You are literally actually all that is. You needed those lessons, these things you went through. You needed to lose it all. It was for your higher good. It's meant to be. What's meant to be will manifest. You'll get what you want or something better. All made up. All made up. All of those are simply assumptions that someone is accepting as true or real. And they may be teaching them because they believe that's true for them. So they teach it. They may have heard it somewhere, read it somewhere. This stuff has been around for years and years and years. It doesn't matter who's out there teaching it. This stuff's been out there. So they just say, okay, yeah, that must be it. That must be the reason things don't happen instantly for me. They're all part of the illusion that keeps you looking in the opposite direction of everything that you want to be and have. The opposite direction of the source that you are. Wow. Do you see? I know the illusion seems so real. It's supposed to. That's the whole thing. It's like going to a movie. You know they're just a bunch of frames and actors and all of that, but you still lose yourself in it and enjoy it. You're not looking at reality. You are looking as that reality. It is you. It's always changing and forming and manifesting into who you're aware of being in every moment. Every moment. Into who you're aware of being. You are looking as that reality. You are that reality. I am awareness or source or first cause is pure potential. And your I am awareness is that potential manifesting, changing form, and expressing and experiencing itself without ever being less than all that is or pure potential. You're never less than it. Even the idea of the physical manifesting experience of 0.00001%, it's never the same. It's that potential changing form in every moment. So we talk about manifested. Look what I manifested. Look at my manifested reality. Look at the manifested outcome. Why did I manifest this? Look at these circumstances. But they're not manifested. They're manifesting in every moment. They're changing in every moment. Nothing's linear. So even as you tell that story, they're changing. Nothing's fixed. Nothing's solid. Nothing's continuous. It's always just pure potential here and now. Manifesting techniques and processes, the idea of creating your own reality, often creates the experience of treating the present now moment as a mere placeholder. While you manifest the life that you want, while you try to get somewhere, while you revise and heal your past, try to ignore or tolerate the present conditions or circumstances, while you go within and imagine your desired future, burying yourself in vision boards and meditations and books and imaginal scenes, afraid to look up and around at the reality that surrounds you. But you're source, you're all of it. Then nothing seems to change, or they get worse, or you manifest something and then you lose it, and then you get triggered, and then you spiral, then you recover, and then you start all over again. Swinging like a pendulum from I am not yet to I am not, period. You're it. Do you see that that's all part of the illusion? This is what the ancients said. In scripture, in the ancient texts, in the Gnostic teachings, the ultimate reality is within you and outside of you. It's everything. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's right now. Know what's in front of your face, and what's hidden from you will be revealed. Don't try to hide from it. This is it. It's here and now. The field, the universal mind, the one I am, the Father existence. You are that, framing, forming, experiencing yourself as that one. You are all the power, not just the operant power, not just powerful, but all the power there is. Do you see, how could you, being all the power there is, run out of anything? Time or potential? That's got to be an illusion that you're making up. You are all that is. You're framing that experience. How? By what you believe, what you assume, what you accept as true, or the truth of what's real or your reality, your story. You pick the film role of all the potential film roles that you are. And that script unfolds, but it's always different, and it's always unfolding into a new experience. You're literally actually creating who you were, who you are, and who you will be in every single moment of now. That's the illusion, that apparent manifested frame, that where we feel like we're running out of time, we're too old, or too young, or too much, or too fat, too skinny, too unhealthy, or whatever it is. Too much, too little. None of that's all made up. They're all stories. It doesn't matter. You're infinite. You can create anything and be anything you want. You know this. That's why it feels good when you hear that, because it's the truth of who you are. You are the only source of everything you want. So just be everything you want. That's how you do it. Know that. Know that you're already everything that you want and desire. That you are that potential manifesting in every moment. That nothing's solid. That nothing's continuous. That's just all a story that you make up, and you get to tell whatever story you want. That you could never run out of time, because time is now, and everyone has the same amount of now, the same amount of potential. It's here and now. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, and you are that kingdom. Right, as A Course in Miracles says, even the idea that the kingdom of heaven is within you creates the idea that there's something out there that's in you. It's neither in there or out there, it is you. You're it. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, join us in August for our next live event on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. This will be our 45th live event. We'll be scheduling out for near the end of August. We'll also be traveling in August to Cusco, Peru, back to Cusco, the land of the Incas and the imperial empire of the Incas. And we'll be doing some content and some video creation there as well. Stay tuned, more coming. With great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios at Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.